Hey guys, we're here for a special episode of Catch It, Cook It, and Eat It. This has already been a tough episode to pull off because we are actually going live to Barrow, Alaska, where a spiritual whale hunt is taking place.
Hello?
Hi, Diana. This is Ben Sargent calling. I have a radio show called Catch It, Cook It, and Eat It. And we understand you're preparing for this whale hunt, and I was just wondering if you could answer some whaling questions for me.
Did somebody refer you to me?
Yeah, they did, but I guess none of the guys were in the shop, so that's why I'm here talking to you. Do you have family who will partake in the event?
Yes, we are. I'm from the whaling family.
What's the name of your family or your boat?
George Adams Sr. I am always involved with financial needs, cooking, preparing their meals.
Yeah, I know that you have to prepare the meat really quickly after the whale is caught. What goes into the preparation?
We only boil the meat in water when we harvest the whale.
Will that last you through the year?
I still have some in my freezer, actually, and yes, it does last through the year. Well, we have the feast, and we give it out on Nalukaduk, the Blanketos summer event,
right?
When we celebrate, and then Thanksgiving.
If you were to take a piece of meat out of your freezer, and I were to come over to your house, how would you prepare it?
We'd either eat it frozen, or we could cut up, 1 inch by however long we could fry it up, battered with flour, salt, and seasoning, pepper.
And what do you use the blubber for? What do you use the oil and those sorts of things for?
Like a gourmet dip or a little bite to go along with the frozen fish or frozen meat.
I'd love to serve whale dip to my friends in New York City and see how they responded. It seems sort of like everybody's getting ready. Is there that attitude in town? People are starting to get ready for this?
Yep, even the women's, because we get to help prepare the skin boats. We're trying to show our relatives, family members to learn how to sew the skin boat.
What do you use?
Bearded seed hide.
So that stretches over the boat. That's like your canvas, basically, right? When the moratorium was instilled, was that a huge problem?
It really affected us because that's one of our main source of food up here. At that time, we felt like they took our food away. What
do most people feel about the drilling? I'm guessing that you're opposed to it, but that would bring money perhaps to your community. What's your stance on it?
The whales won't come through our community.
So I guess you're not big Sarah Palin fans then? At least in your family?
Yep.
I would imagine that the person who's throwing the harpoon has to be very, very experienced.
They do pass it on to the family member, and they have to be strong.
Very strong,
to throw it into the whale.
Right. Not anyone who can throw a harpoon into a whale.
They know when the whale is an angry whale, then they'll pass on the message to the other whaling captain.
Not to go for that.
Leave it alone.
Really? Interesting.
And they don't all just go like crazy chasing the whale.
Right.
So they work pretty well together out there on the ice.
What about the whales? Did the whales get a song? Cause the hunters got a school and a museum all along, and the killers got the oil melted fat off the bones. So what about the whales? Can the whales get a poem? They got monuments to document slavery's abolishment. Lewis Temple revolutionized the opposite. It's hard not to get caught up in the politics. Otis Cobb scrimshaw on Baleen and polished it. Flossed and celebrated the wealth it created at the expense of the whale population devastated. It's a dog-eat-dog world. Make money, pimp girls, survival of the fittest. Yes, the globe going twirl.